Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's video, we continue southbound on Interstate 95 in Florida, beginning at mile marker 210 in Port St. John. Although we end the video at mile 184, we actually cover about 26.2 miles because, as we've seen in other parts of Florida, the mile markers along this stretch aren't entirely accurate. We begin in Port St. John, an unincorporated community in northern Brevard County with a population of just under 12,000 as of the 2020 census. It's primarily residential, but conveniently located near the Indian River, Kennedy Space Center, and other popular Space Coast attractions. Next, we enter the city of Cocoa, located on the western shore of the Indian River. Cocoa had a population of around 19,000 as of the 2020 census and is known for its charming historic downtown district called Cocoa Village. The city hosts a variety of annual events that draw visitors, including the Cocoa Village Mardi Gras, summer concerts, craft fairs, and holiday parades. Cocoa is also an access point to nearby beaches and cruise terminals, and it has a long-standing connection to the space industry. At exit 201, we see signs for the Cocoa Historic District. Located in Cocoa Village, this area features brick-paved streets, unique local shops, restaurants, and a scenic riverside park that's often used for festivals and open-air performances. We pass into Rockledge, the oldest incorporated city in Brevard County. With a population of about 27,000, Rockledge is mostly residential but offers parks, schools, and a quiet suburban feel just minutes from the coast. At exit 195, we reach the site of the former Space Coast Stadium, and although it's no longer in use as a pro sports venue, it's still listed on a green highway sign. This stadium was once the spring training home of the Washington Nationals until 2016. Today, the facility is called the USSSA Space Coast Complex, and it hosts amateur baseball and softball tournaments year-round. The site features multiple fields and draws teams from all over the country. At exit 191, we pass the Brevard County Government Complex as well as the Brevard Zoo. The zoo spans about 75 acres and is home to over 900 animals. It's one of the area's top attractions, offering kayaking, zip lining, and interactive exhibits that make it a popular destination for families and wildlife enthusiasts. At exit 188, we see signs for the Maxwell C King Center for the Performing Arts, located on the Melbourne campus of the Eastern Florida State College. The King Center hosts a wide range of cultural programming, from concerts and Broadway shows to comedy acts and community events, attracting well-known performers throughout the year. We now make our way through Melbourne, traveling along the western edge of the city for several miles. Melbourne has a population of around 84,000 as of the 2020 census, and is one of the largest cities along Florida's Space Coast. It's home to Florida Tech and serves as a hub for the region's aerospace and technology sectors. While we don't pass directly through downtown, this part of the route gives us a look at the suburban and commercial areas that support the city's growing population. We wrap up today's video near mile marker 184, having passed through several key communities on Florida's Space Coast and skirting most of the city of Melbourne. We'll pick up from here in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment below, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.